Today I am talking about another point and shoot. This time it's a camera by Minolta, and the camera I'm talking about is this Minolta Riva Zoom AF5. It was produced, I think, in around the year 2000. To be honest, I can find very little about it on the web, but it's very similar to a lot of other compacts that were around about the same time. It reminds me of a Nikon I did recently, but this has got automatic focusing, as you can see here. It is very easy to open. You open it on the side here. So if we open this, you can see how easy it is. We pop the film in here and the leader over here, shut the door, and the camera will load automatically. We see on the top here that it has got red eye. It's got the counter here, right, red eye reduction here. I'm not too... On a lot of cameras you had a button for red eye. I can't find a button on here, so I assume it's automatic red eye reduction. Let's look at the front of the camera. We have a zoom lens here that operates when we switch. What I hadn't realised before is the camera doesn't actually operate until you put a film in. If I was to put a film in here now, it does come to life, but I don't want to put another film in. I've just tested it with a film, so you're going to have to take my word for it. So film goes in here, the zoom control is here and here, the lens obviously comes out here. If you want to alternate the flash, it's this button here for the flash. The counter is on the top here. Very straightforward counter. It's a very straightforward camera. It's very light. You can pick these up moderately cheaply. The bottom is, it takes two AA batteries, which simply go in there. So nice and straightforward for battery replacement. It's quite ergonomically designed here, as you can see. And to be completely honest, there's a lot, not a lot more to be said for this camera. So let's see how it operated when I actually took it out and put a film in it. It was a super bright afternoon when I went out to Kimmeridge, and the time of year was early March, and I was delighted with these nice fluffy clouds. I wasn't actually sure how this camera was going to perform. I knew it had automatic focusing, but in my experience some of these lower models, the focusing is okay, but it's a bit general. However, I found, as you can see by these photos, that it's focusing really sharply, and it is focusing on the main subject. We have a really nice good contrast. The lens, I was really surprised with. When you look at the camera at first sight, it is basic, and having used basic Nikons and even some very basic Canons, sometimes the focusing is a little bit soft. But you can see here, it's as sharp as anything, apart from, this was going to be a big test. This was a subject matter about 2 feet, about 80 centimetres, and it's okay, but it's not fantastic. But it's passable, those tricks. That was taken deliberately to see how it would fare. And these are taken directly into the sun. Kimmeridge is an amazing place if you haven't been. It's in Dorset. There's a lot of fossils. There's a wonderful fossil museum, the Eccles collection, which is well worth a visit. And you can see that the beach still has these concrete structures left over from the Second World War. As I say, okay, it was a very bright afternoon. I'm using the normal Formapan 100, and I've developed it in ID11. I am at the moment having slight issues getting hold of ID11. It's easy to get the 1 litre,
but the 5 litre dry powder, which I normally like, is hard to get hold of. There's this little stream that runs into the sea at Kenmare, as you can see. I found just sometimes you are in one place and you realise from one angle you've got actually lots of different viewpoints. So in one sense I apologise that I didn't get away from my viewpoint here, but there was just so many different ways of looking at it, and I thought it tested the camera very well. It's a camera which I think I bought in an auction as a job lot with other things. It did come with another Minolta that I'm about to try. So this was the basic Minolta. The next one I'm about to do a video on was the Riva, I think it's called 160, which is at the different end of the scale. Let's see how I got on, but thanks for watching this one, and I was really pleased with this camera. Bye for now.